It is March 6th. It's like 81 degrees, almost full sun. A little bit of wispy clouds here and there. Yeah, this is the way spring is supposed to be. I made this little stand or whatever you want to call it to hold the batteries up off the ground. It'll hold it up 3/4 of an inch. If the washing machine leaks, it'll make sure the water runs out the door before it runs into the battery. And then this little ledge here will make sure the battery can't get shoved against the wall where I have the wires run. It gives room for the wires there. The battery's going to get bolted down, so this really probably isn't necessary, but it gave me something to shove everything up to and square everything up to while I put it in. Luckily you won't see that. I didn't do the worst job. I had them glued, so it, whatever. It'll be behind, you won't see it, and I'm gonna hit it with paint real quick here, and you definitely won't see it then. I went to hit that little spot with paint. I ended up hitting all the sides with paint because I thought they needed it, and now I can't handle it for a few minutes, so I guess it's time for a coffee break.
What is she eating?
Andy tried to tell me that Castiel wasn't eating anything, that she was just licking some water off of leaves or something. He was wrong. Apparently I had dropped a piece of cheese from upstairs down through the floor into the first bay, and Andy found it when he was down there working and threw it out across the fence into the grass, and that is what she found and decided she needed to snack on.
Paint's dry, little squares missing. It's hard to see, whatever. Let's see if I can pick up over 400 pounds of battery and get it on here by myself. It's not all the way there, but that board on the edge really made it, not that you could probably see from your angle. Really made it so it's on there square already. I just got to get it all the way back. Man, 15 minutes. All I need to do is move 1/8 of an inch without the other one moving, and that's what I've been fighting back and forth like waves in an ocean. I was talking to you, next thing you know, you're gone. Like I was saying, I don't know if I said it or not, I gotta work smarter, not harder. I'm just gonna throw a couple screws in to hold that wood in place, and then I'll worry about the actual getting the battery centered on there perfectly. Send these through the floor for it. I don't know if you can read that or not. Number 14 diameter, self-drilling bolts. You have an absolute disaster of a mess, but you're using the same couple of screws and whatnot. It's kind of nice. I don't know. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of handy to have everything here and not have to run around the other side of the bus every time I need another socket out of the toolbox. Did you say something?
Do you need any of this robot stuff you have up on the computer?
No, I don't need it up on the computer.
Okay, because I have to restart the computer.
Okay. No, it's all downloaded. Yeah, this next bracket's gonna be no fun. The way I had it inside with that board and the other steel going up the back of it, I don't have that down here, so I haven't decided how I'm gonna hold it on the back side. I'm building a wall on the back side of it too. Maybe I'll just build the wall sturdier than I planned on. I haven't decided yet, but I can get the bracket done on this corner and I don't have to just stare at the back side while I'm thinking about it. So I'm gonna see every Makita tool but the one I need. But bet it's on the other side. It's warm enough today, she won't wear much more. It does fit. Wow, it's gotta be bent to fit, but that's alright with me. Better put the downward one in first. Forever bent up a little. I love Prince. I don't know if... Yeah, Prince is probably my favorite musician, but it's got some of the sweetest lines ever, but you don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. What woman does that ever work on? I can't imagine even Prince could make that work on a woman. Steel beam here, and I gotta figure out where I can attach one of these to steel so it doesn't tip forward. Then I think we're good to go. So that text message was Steve. Our electric bill here for the coldest month, the first month we were here, was $67. We have the water heater hooked up to the electric pole, and then we have a 12 gauge cord coming inside that we would use a space heater at night when it was getting cold. His electric bill, he's 8 miles down the road in a fifth wheel, and he runs 2 space heaters sometimes. I don't know, his propane bill is higher than our diesel bill is. And his electric bill was like $170 and ours was $67, so yeah, save $100 a month with our solar. It's awesome. To make sure the washer hoses don't spray water if they ever leak on the battery, there's just enough room to build a wall here, and then I'll caulk it along there, and yeah, it should work just fine. So I was really nervous having it this close to the washer till the measurements ended up working out to where it was, yeah, it couldn't have been more perfect. And I could have moved this that way. I guess that was the other option, was changing up some ducting and moving it that way, but I'm glad I didn't have to. more of a template. I want to make that out of steel. And then this is going to be on the back of the steel as just kind of a backer board. I have extra steel from that board I made there. And I don't really want to leave Tennessee with it, so I better use it up. And this seems like a good spot to use a chunk of it. Bring it a little closer. Seems to fit for the second try.